Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good morning. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. How we doing? How's everybody's week so far? Just getting ready for the day. Still got an hour until the open. So we're gonna try out these pre-market streams where we're just chilling, hanging out, getting ready for the day. Always feel free to ask questions, say what's up. If you want me to go over anything specific, or you got any questions about anything, strategy, life, trading, I don't know. You could ask whatever you want. But I see Angel Trader, what's up? Good morning. Summit here as always. How are you? Mansa, what's up? Just deciding what to do today as market's getting hard for 2 to 3 days. Yeah, markets have been tough. It's really going to separate I don't want to say like the good from the bad, just maybe the inexperience, because I think it's just what a lot of it comes down to. Like a lot of it is discretion that you can't explain. Of like, I don't know, I just felt it. Of like, that doesn't hasn't been working out the same, so I don't really want to trust it as much as I used to on this given week. I saw this morning. This golf, the Mike Trout course that he built in Jersey, where I am. It's like 2 hours south. It's down the shore, but Tiger Woods was helped in designing it. And insider information, I know someone that was trying to join this club and become a member. I think it's like a 250,000 initiation fee, and then 50,000 a year. I think something like that. But there's only like 200 spots. It's not like just anybody can be accepted. There's like an interview process. You have to be probably famous, and if you're not famous, you have to have excelled in your field, right? You can't just have a lot of money. They still want you to have like credentials, or because you're going to be playing next to probably Michael Jordan, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, all these different names that you'll probably be playing next to. So they don't want just some guy with a lot of money in there. They still want to make sure that, are you smart? Um, what's your credentials? But he was saying they invited him to do a tour of it. That like the halfway houses are like dugouts. So like you just drive down into the dugout, because Mike Trout played baseball, obviously. That like it's a dugout style. What was another thing about it? Oh, I think there's 9 holes. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's 9 holes that are like lit up, maybe 6. I think 9. 9 holes that are like lit up that you could play 24/7, and then the regular 18. That like the 9-hole private lit up would be sick, just to like play at 8 p.m. That's what a lot of courses should do. I know it's probably a lot more money to light up the whole course, but think about just how much more tee times they could have. It doesn't shut down at like 4 or 5 o'clock. In the summer, it's like 6 or 7 with the daylight savings. But just imagine playing golf at like 8 or 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11. I'd play at any time. If it was lit up, I'd go. Even if it was like a public course, I'd go. Absolutely. Texas, what's up? Good morning. Andrew's doing great on combines, but have had mental issues whenever on funded. Blew 2 recently. Okay. So you got step 1 done of getting the combines across the line. So now you got that proof of concept that you can pass them as long as you didn't sling it and gamble it and, you know, fire away. Because what's the best way to see the screen? You guys can see that. But now it's just like the expectations that you have. Are you putting too much weight and too much pressure on getting this funded account to a payout, that you're now trading differently than you did in the combine stage when you were more relaxed, just trying to pass it? Because it's totally different mental for a lot of people of, now it's real. Now I could actually go make money. If I make money on this trade, it's actually mine. So it's a lot more um emotionally induced trading. So just lay loose, remove expectations from what you're supposed to do on that funded account, and just treat it like the combine. Treat it like you were when you passed the challenges. Take good setups. Don't focus on the dollar amount. As sad as it is, or as easier said than done, the payouts just come. You don't really shoot for, I want to get a $3,000 payout, so I'm going to make 6K in the next 3 weeks. It's like, nope, probably take 4.5 weeks. It might take 2 weeks, but like if you set a timeline, it's going to be different. If you set a goal in terms of how many trades or what room percentage you're going to have, it's going to be different. So just lay loose of, don't make it in your mind of what it has to look like. Just let it be. Just trade well. Michael says, would love to see how you use TradeZella. We could take a look at that. How you differentiate setup tags and playbook. Well, don't grill me, but I have to do better at tagging my own TradeZella. So maybe this is the sign to do it. How do you keep some same performance when live trading with the community? I've been feeling unconfident doing it. Although that doing very good trading alone. Interesting. I trade worse when I'm alone, because I'll do whatever the fuck I want, and I'll do some stupid stuff. Case in point, on Tuesday, we can take a look at that. I'm sure most of you have seen it by now. On Tuesday, This is February. Oh, that Tuesday was trading alone. Pip flow cap. So it doesn't always happen when I'm trading alone. I've traded alone plenty of times in January where I didn't have blow up days, but it is somewhat dangerous to be trading on your own. When we have guests on stream, they even said they feel the pressure to perform well because they don't want to embarrass themselves or lose or whatever. But you got to let go of that as well. But I can't just chase price and take something out of my system on stream in front of everybody because I'm like, what are you doing? Why'd you take that? You said not to. You said you don't take those setups. What are you doing? So I have to hold myself accountable because I know there's eyeballs watching me, as well as if I jump in it, someone else might jump in it too, just following me. But I'm not taking a good setup. So like, there's almost like a responsibility on me to take proper setups because I know there's a risk people might take them as well, and I don't want to lead them down the wrong path. So I think if you're struggling trading in front of others, it's just the pressure of having to perform well and not take losses. But I don't care. We're all going to take losses. I'll take plenty of losses on stream and plenty of wins on stream. Just gotta let go of that pressure. No one's going to judge you. They're struggling too. They're going to take losses as well. JB, what's up? Dave, you found me? Nice, nice, nice. I'm not that hard to find, just search my name, search Austin's name. We're everywhere. But nice. And then Michael says, what did I miss? Oh, yeah. What is your risk per day for a 100K XFA account on Top Step? Well, I don't trade Top Step anymore, but if you're giving me a 100K account, how much drawdown do I have? 4,000? Is that right? 4,500? 50Ks are like 3,000. 150Ks are like 6,000. I think it's somewhere in the middle there, right? But regardless, if I have 4,000 worth of drawdown, depending on how conservative you want to be, 500 per trade. Minimum, maximum, 500. Allow yourself 2 swings a day, so you lose 1,000 per day. That's going to fall within that max daily loss that you give you. They give you more than 1,000 a day, right? That's a 50K account. They give you $1,000 loss in a day. And this is what, and by the way, that's what this was. This is 2 accounts. So it was $1,250 on 2 accounts. They're both Tradeify accounts where I had to stock back up. So if you use code Evan Dyer, you actually get 30% off all these accounts. You actually get 35% off the 50K account straight to sim funded with my name. And then everything else, advanced, growth, straight to sim funded of all other sizes, 30% off with my code. So if you need a Tradeify account, I would definitely recommend using that code. But so the damage isn't really that bad. I just hit max daily loss. What are you gonna do? 3K. Well, I'd say same thing. If it's $3,000, just do the math backwards of how much are you willing to lose before you lose that account. If you're risking 500 per trade, you got to lose 6 in a row to lose that account. Do you lose 6 in a row often? If so, then maybe shrink it back down to like 300. I don't normally take 6 losses in a row that I feel comfortable taking $500, $500. 1 max daily loss hit. I probably don't hit max daily loss the next day as well. I made $6 yesterday now that I'm looking at it because I lost, made it back. Varun, what's up? How are you? Pip, a meeting about what? What do you want to talk about? Pip flow, but yeah, you could shoot me a DM on Instagram or Twitter, probably Twitter. If you want to get in touch with me, we're here on YouTube. But yeah, one question was the playbook. It ain't good. It's very empty. I did this on Tuesday. I showed this real quick. I think I'm gonna change it right now while we're here because this is too specific, but not specific enough. Does that make sense? And we'll go over some of this stuff of like how to build a playbook and my tips on Saturday. Actually, we're running a free webinar, me and Austin, about my biggest tips and strategies of how I took a $10,000 worth of payouts in the month of January. And a lot of it has to do with obviously the strategy, but then I want to be able to track that strategy properly in my playbook so I can know still where I need to refine, where I need to even double down on, right? If let's say there was more stats in here and this red opening range bounce VWAP break was like the only thing negative, it's like, all right, well, let's maybe stop that. But then this New York bounce is the most positive. Let's maybe keep taking that, right? So it's not just like trading what you're doing and finding success and taking payouts. There's still refinement to be made. I could have maybe made 20,000. I made a $10,000 payout, but how could it have been 20? Let's go find out. Because there's always something you could do. No one's perfect. I was on a nice winning streak. If you saw, I was on a 27-day win streak. but the size wasn't always massive. That how could I still maximize gains? All these different things. It's always developing. So actually, if you guys want to get TradeZilla as well, I have a link to that below. In all my links, you can find all the in the description to everything. But I definitely need to refine this because it's just not really helping me the way it's laid out. The 15-minute price play makes sense, but all these kind of are the same trade. So, so we can go over that in a second. There he is. There's Austin. He said, make sure you're all signed up for the webinar. Yes, sir. Let me go. I want to throw that link in the chat. It's free. We're giving away some accounts as well. Come on now. Who doesn't want a free account? 2 free accounts. And then more on the podcast on Saturday. I mean, it just doesn't stop. I could put it in the chat. Bum, bum, bum. Angel, why don't I trade Top Step anymore? I mean, I did. I just I cleared out my entire XFA. I have a video about it on my YouTube. In the process of taking those $10,000 payouts, I took the entire XFA because I had 30 days of 200. So then once I got to the 30 days of 200, that account was then lost because I just took all the profits out of it. And then with the other ones, I took 2 payouts on. I left myself a little bit of buffer room. But the simple answer is I'm looking to trade with Tradeify. I like their straight to sim funded accounts. I can get right into the payout stage. I can save a bunch of time by doing that. And as well as lots of drawdown. Look at the 150K, 6,000 worth of drawdown for 500 so bucks. Because if you use code Evan Dye, you're not going to pay $729. No. So for a little bit, like the cost of a combine with the activation fee is like $200 an account for 50K. So I could spend $400 for 2 50K XFAs, but I got to spend time passing them, or just get right into the big boy stage. So that's all. Traded with them for a while. On to the next. Make money, move on. Summit says, what's your plan on NQ today? I don't know. I haven't even looked. We got still plenty of time. It's not irrelevant, but a lot of time. I'll paint you guys a bias right now, and it's going to be changed by the time we get to the open. Look at us. There we are. By the time we get to the open, it's like, okay, never mind. We moved higher there at 910, so let's wait. Let's pivot. But we can take a look at it in a second. What's PW doing? 7 a.m. out on the boat. Doing what? Fishing, I guess? Who the hell is that? Zach crushed it yesterday. 2 days ago. I'm just seeing this now. 2 for 2 in the live stream. Nice. 1,200. That's the power of copy trading, folks. See how it says plus $1,100? But you're seeing a $250 P&L here. Just take good setups. Maximize it to multiple accounts. There are definitely some people that buy just one Tradeify account, but I would honestly suggest getting multiple. Whether you want to copy them or if you just want to have 2 different pools to play them a little bit differently. Of like, this one's my aggressive one. Maybe because it's 150K, you have more drawdown. And then this one is my slow and steady. I'm going for like $500, $500. Take the payout at 3,000. And then with the 150K, you're saying I got a lot of drawdown to work with. So I'm willing to try a couple times today with a little bit heavier risk. I mean, your max daily loss is 3,700. Even if you risk 1,000 per trade, you'd have to lose 3, almost 4 before you're cooked. And I'd hope you'd stop after going 0 for 2. So you don't even come close to sniffing that max daily loss. But I'm a big advocate for copy trading, which is why I'm excited for next month when there's a huge announcement coming. Gonna be nice and easy to copy trades. A lot easier. So I'm excited for that. But cannot speak on it. Michael said, just had my 3rd payout from Tradeify. Beautiful. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you can make money out of them, I don't care what the firm's name is. Give me my money. That's it. What's the easiest track to getting payouts? That's all. Customer service is good. I need to have a good time to get the payout. I don't want to wait 2 weeks or be fearful that I might not get it. But nice. Beautiful. When do I think it's good for a trader to jump to Tradeify live accounts? I mean, that's going to be up to them. That's not really up to the trader for the most part. Let's stop looking at this shirtless man. Let's go there. Uh, when do I think it's a good time when it's incentivized? Why should I be in a live account? What's gonna be so different? Why can't I just sim farm these and get payouts? So if there's an incentive like daily payouts, larger risk parameters, like my max daily loss maybe isn't even there, or a little bit wider. I think daily payouts is definitely a cool thing about it. Like imagine if I make $1,000 today, I just take it right out. That'd be sick. Um, so it's just gotta be incentivized. But I think for the most part, it's gonna be up to the firm. And I think if they ask you, you can't say no. So it's not up to you. When are you ready? If they ask you, you're going. Otherwise, you're gone. Otherwise, you can't just keep trading their sim accounts because they don't want you to. So you're either going live or you're going to the next firm. You know what I mean? King, since when do y'all go live on YouTube? Since Tuesday. So you're fresh and early. It's just since Tuesday, just trading pre-market here, getting it set up for the day. And if you guys like it, I can keep doing it. Probably not every day because it's a lot to stream the pre-market. Hop on because for anyone that doesn't know, for anyone that isn't familiar with me, which is fine, in about 35 minutes or so, I'll be then jumping this stream to ASFX TV, which is going to be live through the New York Open till about noon. That's a lot of streaming. It's a lot of time live. I got to get up, I got to go pee, I got to eat, all that different shit. So in about, yeah, we'll just say 30 minutes at the Open, I'll be live here on ASFX TV with James, Austin. Zach's going to come on a little bit later as well. And we'll look for some live trades together, take trades together as well. And actually, if you use code Evan, because you're watching it here on the YouTube streams, if you use my name, code Evan, you actually get 50% off your first month, which is something we've never done before. But for these pre-streams on my YouTube, for showing support to it and checking it out, give you a little gift right back, 50% off. And that'll also give you the live streams, but as well as the 2 courses. The Futures 101 for anyone that's never traded futures. This will be your introduction to it, as well as my course here, Futures 2.0, which is the actual strategy, stop loss, scaling your business to take payouts, all the bread and butter you need. So if you're wanting to sign up, you can sign up for a free trial and catch the rest of this week's streams. And you could also, if you miss the streams or you got to head out early or whatever, you can still go back and watch the replay to see what you missed, right? You can see the trade I took last week short. We took that to get together. Austin took a first $1,000 in the first hour of the day. He caught a nice little long there. You can see the arrow on top. So we'll just trade together there in about 30 minutes. So code Evan Dyer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Code Evan. Sorry. But yeah, hopefully you guys join me over there, even if it's on the free trial. Come see what it's about. I think you'll want to stay. Bum, bum, bum. When do you think? Do I trade a private account? What platform? I do not, but I probably will this year. But maybe not. Maybe my private account will just be a live account with one of these firms. But as of right now, no. I don't need to. I don't feel the urge or the need to risk my own capital right now. But what do we think I should do to this? Any suggestions on my playbook? What does your guys look like? I don't think I need 5. I don't really trade 5 different setups. They're all like pooled together, like it was a bounce or it was a break. So one of these has got to go. I mean, I guess the IB break. We'll delete the ones that don't even have anything in it. That makes sense. I mean, even though I haven't tagged much. Let's get rid of the IB bounce one. And the opening range bounce, I don't often take that by itself. The opening range bounce is also often off the New York as well. So that's going to still just go off of the New York bounce. So that's what we'll do. And if I hate it, I'll change it again. But I'm just going to leave it to a bounce play off a key level. If you've seen the strategy, if you've seen any of the streams, any of the YouTube videos I make, they're always off a key level if they're a good trade, if I followed my plan. So I could just say a bounce followed by a break, knowing that it's a key level, or just a bounce off a key level. I think I like that better. And then the 15-minute price plays, that's just like my discretion, reading the 15-minute. And I definitely have some. I just haven't put them in. So that's my fault. That's my lazy ass. Because the trades are there, I just haven't put them in. Because like if you just look at it here, I remember there was last week on the charts. Wasn't that? It was actually NQ. This is the 15-minute chart. What day was it? I think it was this day. Like on this day, you put on the daily view up, the overnight, make that black. I found shorts off of this bounce on the 15-minute. I'm sharing the wrong screen. That's embarrassing, chat. You guys got to help me there. It's okay. It's all right. I don't think anyone even noticed. So off the daily view up here, I found shorts on the way back down. No VWAP break, no bounce off New York, opening range low. Nope. Just reading the 15 minutes saying, I want to be bearish today with the lower highs we're still putting in. We're underneath yesterday's low, actually retesting it as well. Get me off this level. If we're going to hold bearish, it's going to be from here. If we don't hold bearish, buyers are probably going to break us above the daily and become higher. So I can get a really good price if the trend's going to want to continue today. And it did, in fact. So that would be a 15-minute play. I don't do them often, but I'm always reading the 15 minute to help me get into the 1 minute. But sometimes I'll just straight up read the 15 and take it on the 15-minute. What a bummer of a day, that big red day we had on Thursday, Tuesday. Do you use regular or electronic trading hours for your 15-minute? Good question. I use the electronic because I want to see the overnight, yesterday's low, Asia session, London session. I don't even like label it. I don't care what happens in Asia and London session. Like I don't break down the candles and the price action of like, oh, buyers in London session. I don't even go that deep with it. I'm literally just reading structure from left to right with all the candles included. Because the regular trading hours just looks a little bit different on the 15-minute. You don't get as much information. So good question. And then on the 1 minute, it's regular trading hours. Under trades, you can tag a setup. Yep. I don't get to differentiate to the playbook. You don't understand it? Or you don't get it? What do you mean, Michael? You don't understand it or you don't get that option to do it? Let's go to my trades. It's going to be ugly. Let's go to yesterday's long. It was a bounce off open range high. You can see it here. It was like a new high a day, pulls back, breaks the high day view up, little scalp. So that's a long there. That's a break of the high day though. So let's go playbook, execution. It wasn't a New York bounce though. That's where we run into the problem, but it's okay. I mean, I like that, but yeah, you're saying you also can tag it down here. Yeah, you could tag it as a custom tag or a setup tag. I have the A1 and A2 in there. That's hilarious. Yep. Teach their own. But what's the news today? I know it's NFP week tomorrow. So what's today? Probably unemployment. On a Thursday, March 6th. Oh, we had some Euro news come in. Unemployment already came in. What am I saying? That's at 8:30. That already came in. Unemployment claims down. That's good. Less people unemployed. Very, very good. Trump speaks again, of course. And then Friday, NFP. What? I didn't even read this. Yeah. I'm going to do a giveaway next week. You guys want a Tradeify giveaway next week? I got a bunch of comments on YouTube of like, when's the next one? When's the next one? I didn't win. It's like, okay, I could do one next week maybe. So Austin's running them this week, so I figured we won't overdo it. We'll do them next week. Space it out so that way you have a chance to win his. If you don't, maybe you win mine next week. Ay, ay, ay. Get the hell out of here. Did the Lakers win it all this year? Were they second in the West? Bron and Luka going to get that ring? 50,000 points? A lot of haters are going to say no because it's LeBron. But realistically, they're at least in the conversation again this year. Second in the West. Can't deny that. My dude. That's sick. Flashing the badge. Secret Service. Special agent. That's not safe. That ain't safe. I saw this yesterday. This was crazy. From PAX. Try to zoom it in. I'm not gonna read it all. Um, Pax was just saying he didn't have a lot of money, but his lease seat to be on like trading NQ on the floor, 3,200 a month. And I have to assume this is probably like in the 90s, maybe early 2000s. I don't know, but 3,200 it was a lot. I started with a 10,000 in my account. NQ was $100 a tick. Yes, $100 a tick. After a few months, I whittled my account down to $251. I still have the statement. I met my mentor and he told me I would have to pay him 1K a week to learn the orb. Orb? I trade the orb. I never call it that. I always say the open range. Should I start saying orb? I feel like that's what people say. They say orb, and I feel stupid not saying that. Opening range. And the orb. I'm trading the orb. Sounds a lot cooler. So I'm going to start doing that. I was bartending 6 nights a week and my wife's brand new baby at home. He gave me till the end of the month to pay him. At the end of the first month, I paid him his 4K, paid my lease seat, which was 3,200. At the end of the month, I quit bartending gig, made $500,000 in the next 6 months. Then the tech bubble burst and I got rich. Hang in there. Find someone that know what you are doing, do the work. It is worth it. $500,000 in 6 months after having $250 to your name. It's quite a swing because this guy was just saying the context underneath it. Got about $200 left to my name. I don't want to judge, but that's just awful. But no judgment. 6K outstanding credit card debt, rent and shit, IRS payments. So he's just got this. That's what sparked Pax to say that, but that's crazy. I love Pax. I bet he's got a lot more stories than that one. 27 years of trading ES. I'm not even 27, folks. In case you didn't know. He's been trading longer than I've been born. So, I mean, yeah, 27 years. That was probably 1998 or whatever that all this shit happened. So, crazy. But we got 20 minutes, 20-minute countdown until ASFX TV, where we'll be taking trades at the open. It'll be me, Austin, and James, and then Zach's going to come on to join. So, a reminder, just use code EVAN if you want 50% off your first month and a free trial. My Twitter broken. So, I'm excited. We got to bounce back from the max day loss day. Didn't really do it yesterday. Broke even yesterday. Oh, come on. As I say it, and Zach's bringing on a stream. So now you got 5 people on stream today. Me, James, Austin, Zach, and Ike. Is that 5? Am I stupid? Yeah, we're good. So he'll be on at like 11 a.m., like he said here. He's a cool guy. Little snail and turtle. 4X Ike. So now you got even more incentive to join the stream. You got a lot of different perspectives today. I'm sure you'll learn from somebody. Of 5 people. Ooh. Guns kill people, pencils misspell words, cars drive drunk, and spoons make people fat. That's absolutely true. It's eat in a deficit, folks. If you want to gain weight, eat in a surplus. I didn't watch this in real time, but Travis Scott reportedly injured him. I mean, he punched the shit out of him. He punched him. He didn't understand that WWE maybe doesn't actually hit him, and he punched him. That's funny. That goes hard. Is this real? Where the hell's he going? Where's Joey Bosa going? Oh, shit. Coming to Baltimore? Chiefs? Get the hell out of here. With his brother in San Fran? That'd be crazy. They could probably do that as they're still paying Brock Purdy $10 a game. They release him? Why? I mean, he's getting a little bit older, but damn. Okay. Wonder who gets him. Can't wait for football to start back up. It just ended. We got a lot of time. I got to get through baseball season first, but I'm excited for football. Did we just see this shit? We saw that at the beginning of the stream. Refresh it. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, we got 2 more weeks of stream. Weeks are going by fast. Tuesday really threw me in a blender. They're really not that bad. I just haven't hit max daily loss in literally 6 months. So it was a little reality check of like, you're not invincible. Because I went over, I have a YouTube video on it. I felt like I could make it back, as I guess we always all do. I was like, okay, just keep jabbing. Like, you'll hit the one that eventually goes. But I didn't have any more risk to use, right? Maybe if I was down 1,200, they close you out. Maybe if I could have swung 2 more times, could I have gotten lucky and made it all back? Yeah, maybe. Um, but I don't just get 6 attempts to try to make it back. It hit like 3 and I was done. So good thing is we got the whole month ahead to get it on back. And I bought another 50K straight to funded for 35% off with code Evan Dyer. So it's like 330, I think. So I wish they showed you. I guess it doesn't matter. But like if they showed you what the price would be with the sale, it looks so much more intriguing of like, oh, I can get 330? Oh, okay. I want to buy that. And also yesterday, if you guys see any of these streams, I use Edgeful a lot on the initial balance. It double broke yesterday. And on the 28th, it says double break yesterday in the afternoon. Yeah, because we rallied and broke the upside as well, which was improbable. But then we also stayed as an inside bar day, which is also improbable. Where like if you just look on the daily, I think NQ also came super close. But yeah, stayed inside. You mark off yesterday's high and yesterday's low from the extended trading hours. We stayed inside it all day. Looked like we were going to go get that top because I think it's like 85% of the time, but we stayed inside it. And it's another inside bar today. Haven't taken out the high or the low. But this daily is just bleeding lower. Bleeding. How's the 15th doing overnight? Yeah, it's inside. Inside choppy. We're below yesterday's New York view up. That's a downslope of a daily view up if I've ever seen one. That's moving down here. So probably maybe look for shorts. That's why I don't really want to try to guess because the open could just shoot as higher. And I'm looking for longs at like 1030 up here. You never know. So I don't really even want to give a bias because it's probably going to change at 930. And if we just get sent lower at the open, I'm probably not chasing it down here anyways. That's too, I missed the boat. But we'll see. And then one thing I like to do with that, and we'll go over it again on stream with the more stats of it. But if you're not watching already, I'd mark off the midnight price, just the open of the midnight candle, 0-0 on TradingView Eastern time. So midnight price is way up there. So now if we measure it, we still have 20 minutes until the open. So this gap could be filled a little bit in terms of where do we open up at. But let's just say we open up right where we are. That's 1.08% below the midnight price. So let's go to the ICT opening retracement report here on Edgeful. By size, you got to filter by size. 1.08, that's going to be like the biggest basket that they have. When we open below it, 0%. What the hell is that? 0 for 2 in the last 6 months. Let's go to a year. Let me get some data, please. 1%. 1 for 4 in the past year of trading. We've only opened below it this far 4 times. 4 times because it's 60 points, 77, 80 points to the bottom. That's a move. We've been getting 80-point days sometimes. So now with that information, again, even if it does like move up a little bit into here, let's just say it retraces like in the next 20 minutes up to here, it's at 0.87% opening below this midnight price up here. So, okay, let's see if that were to happen, 0.87, then filter to that one. And when we open below it, it's 39%, 7 for 18. So that's happened way more often, 18 times, but still only 7 of them have gone up and engaged that midnight price. So if we hold down here, stats would say we probably don't go engage that price, which would mean shorts most likely to follow at some point in the day. And if we do come up here at the open, 33% chance is not great either. So it's really saying there's a 33% chance we're bullish back up to the high a day. Not very likely. So I might be looking for shorts here at the open. Not right at the open, but looking for shorts during the open to take once the opening rate. The orb. I almost said it again. Once the orb is set, I'll look for some shorts, potentially. Especially if we could hold underneath these two VWAPs. It's going to be telling me to short it anyways. So that's really what I like to do pre-market and again at the open to make sure I have these right stats of, okay, how likely is it that we go make a new high a day? All right, you're telling me 39%? Great, cool. I'm going to fade that. I'm not going to think we go up there. I'm not going to guess it's one of the 39% days. So again, we'll break that down more on stream as well as the other reports that I'm going to use. So if you just go to ASFX TV, I can put the link in the chat also. But I think you guys are capable of typing in 4 letters, 5 letters. ASFX TV. That's 6 letters, Evan. But it's all right. And honestly, I don't want you to do it, but take advantage of the free trial when you're there. Study the course, and then if you leave, you leave. But you got to watch the course for free. You know what I mean? I don't suggest you do that because you're probably going to need to watch it a few times to understand all the things you might have missed. And then seeing us actually trade those strategies live on stream is going to help even more. So I don't suggest you just watch the course and bounce because you might have questions. See me trade them, use my discretion. So again, like I said, about 10 minutes or so until the stream. So if you got any questions, you could save them for there. Or you could ask them here. But that's what we'll be doing. On this week, my goal is just to get out of the red. That's it. We got 2 more days to make 1.6K. We're slinging $800 a day. That's very doable. I'm not slinging it. I usually try to get $800 a day anyways. So the goal is not to make back all the loss today. It's just to keep on chipping away. One day at a time. And one thing I would preface, like I said, it's 2.7K, but it's 1.2 per account. So if let's just pretend I make $1,000 today. I'm $200 in drawdown from like that bad day. We're fine, you know? Because then if it goes to both accounts, you make the 2,000. So it's really not that bad. But again, it doesn't have to happen today. I would have loved to have recovered it yesterday. $6. I can't even buy Chipotle because I lost and then I won. Made it back. All right. And then I had calls and meetings in the afternoon. I was actually on a meeting when I closed that winning trade. That one was a kick. But the goal is just to obviously take good setups. I can't know the timing of it. Is it going to give me primed, beautiful setups today that can make me $2,000? Maybe. But if it's choppy again like yesterday's open, I'm not going to hammer it and say I have to make it all back today. Might have to be tomorrow. But we take it as it goes. One trade at a time. Play for the month. I went over a little bit yesterday. I'll say it again on stream. Play for the month. I started off the month very slow. $175 in the first week because of the red, the green, break even. That doesn't count for anything. Made $175. I'm nowhere on track to have a good month. Made 7.8K because the last 3 weeks I crushed it. So it's just 1 week. I could look back at the end of March and be like, remember that max day, the loss day I hit? Damn, that was funny. And then I made it back by Monday the 10th. And then on the 14th, I was up 1,000 on each account. And then by the 28th, I was up 6. You know, you just zoom out. I don't care about one day at all. No one should. One day doesn't define you. It's not going to crush your trading. You're good. And the funny thing I said, I think I tweeted of, I didn't really lose $2,000. I lost $300 because I bought this with the coupon, with the discount of Evan Dyer. Bought it for like $300. So I didn't lose $2,400. Why am I upset? I lost $300 at most. If I lose the account, I lose $300. So what? It's going to take money to make money. So I'll just buy another account. If I take a $3,000 payout on it, okay, I paid $600 for these 2 accounts. Still positive $2,400 on that one account. Come on, people. Math is math. You're going to have to buy multiple accounts. You're going to have to fail some. You're going to have to blow some. You got to push the risk, push the needle. Try to take these payouts. Can't be babying an account for 3 months trying to take your first payout of $1,000. And then you're really only netting like $700 or whatever. So push the needle. I got hurt. We go again. We go again. We go again. What's up, Manny? How are you? How's the BSC doing this morning? What are they doing? Zach's got a line in the sand for him. I guess I could pull this up. I'll pull this link up. He put this in our Black Shirt Club chat. Line in the sand, I guess. We're at previous day's point of control. That's above my head. So I guess right off the bat, that 80% rule happened because he often wants this to be traced to 80% of the time, and it already happened. So that's out the window. But he's saying this is like the line of the sale. If we move away from this previous day's point of control up, I guess he likes longs. If it breaks back lower, he likes the shorts, which makes sense. If we could hold this as support, maybe we do come higher. If we break right back underneath it, probably just keep sliding. But we trade obviously a little differently. But I definitely taken his information of like his previous day's point of control levels and all those good things. But I mean, if this keeps, I mean, I could put it on my chart just for fun right now. 57.88 is that previous day's point of control for him. We're right there. So this white line is his previous day's point of control. Yeah, if we bounce up higher, he would like the longs potentially. But if we stay here in the next 13 minutes or somewhere around here, I just showed you guys that midnight price from down here, 1.17%. It's gotten larger since we went over the report. It's very unlikely then if we go back to the high day of 67 points. So with that, I would not want the longs. If we could stay down here, I would not expect the longs today because only, I think what I said, the gap or the distance has happened like 4 times and it only filled one of them. So, but we'll see. That's his line of the sand. We will see. We will see. But nice little pre-market. And then hopefully soon. I don't think today. Yesterday was raining like crazy. Let me check actually. 48 degrees. It's not bad. Feels like 39. It's still a little cold. But next week, Tuesday, 62 degrees and sunny. If I'm not on stream, just know I'm on the links. I'm playing golf. Because that's the first sunny, warm day. No snow. No rain for the 5 days prior. So the course should be dry. I'm going to go try to play golf. But I guess I could always do it in the afternoon as well. Still be on stream for you. But if I'm not on stream, you know where I am. Because that's the first day I've been able to play. If I do go. You know, everyone else is working. They're 9 to 5s. They can't book a midday tee time. I'd be like, I'm out of office. I'm going to golf. And I'm going to go play in Florida in a couple months. But by then, I'll be able to play in Jersey anyways. But that'll still be fun. Sharif, what's up? I appreciate you, Sharif. You're always tuning in. I appreciate you. But any questions before we head on over to AceFX TV here in a few minutes? Austin's going to fire it up. I'll be on there as well, like I said. And then Zach's got a stream. Forex Ike. What did I just fucking say? He's got a guest coming on stream. Forex Ike. So definitely tune into the streams today. Code Evan. Get your 50% off. I'd love to have you on there. I'd love to see familiar names from this stream shuffle on over there. That'd be cool. Right? I love seeing new faces in the chat. And then when you're in there, for anyone that does take advantage of it, say what's up. Don't just sit in the background. Say what's up. Ask questions. You know, take advantage of it. You can even ask other people in the chat questions themselves if you want to, honestly. But take advantage of it. Don't just sit in silence. If you want to get the most out of it and learn, it's not just like a signals thing. You should be understanding why we're in the trades. And if you don't understand, ask. Or why did you take this setup? Why didn't you take this setup? What are you looking for here? What is that VWAP? Ask, ask, ask. But a big move down. Inside bar day. If I play the same stat I played yesterday, but we'd probably become an outside bar day. Well, I'm no genius, but with the high up there and the low down here, looks closer to go get the yesterday's low to become outside rather than way back up to yesterday's high. So maybe shorts are in. No sign of buyers pre-market, that's for sure. So we'll see. And if it does take out a previous day's low, that could be pretty good for shorts later on. You know, go make a new low a week, go take out Tuesday's low. Because I just don't love, like we were making consistent, leading into this, like consistent lower highs. And we still are big picture, but yesterday was kind of like it was going to be bullish and then right back down. But we still haven't made lower lows yet. So let's go get it. Let's go get the lower low. What background color is that, Ken? It's gray. I guess you're looking for more specific answer than that. I could show you here. What is that going to be on? Canvas? Canvas, background. It doesn't show which one I've clicked. Oh. Was that it? Fifth one in from the left on the gray on the top. That was it, right? No. What did I do? It looks different. Maybe I'm wrong. But fifth one in. I don't know if that's different. Am I stupid? They just look the same. But all right. I appreciate you guys tuning in all pre-market. We'll keep doing it again next week. I don't know about tomorrow, but you never know. Keep up on the socials. Maybe I'll sporadically say, hey, I'm going live. And if not, turn on the notifications so you get notified when I do go live. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's finish this week strong. Again, like I said, we got the whole month ahead of us, so let's keep it tight. No rush. That was the big problem with my Tuesday trade. I was rushing into everything, trying to make back all the gains, but there's a whole month ahead of us. Let's finish the quarter strong. Let's not make March so bad that January and February are just wiped out and irrelevant. Survival is the name of the game. Let's just keep going one day at a time, one trade at a time, all right? So hopefully I'll see you guys on AceFX TV in a couple minutes. We'll get rocking and rolling at the open here, like I said with Austin. So use code Evan if you want to join us for 50% off or start a free trial. And let's have a good day. All right? Appreciate you guys.